Hi everyone! Today we're going to be creating our mini museum. So by this point, you have already drawn your frames and you've colored in any images you want within your pictures. You can draw anything you'd like and anything you're interested in and design your frames as you wish. The only rule is I would like you to create at least 4 frames. Right here I have 6 of them that are all different. I would like you to create 4 of them on one piece of regular printer paper and add any different designs you like on the frames and any designs you want as your images. So the second step before we cut everything out is we are going to use a square piece of paper to create our mini museum room. So as you can see, I have a perfect square right here, and I'm just going to start by folding it. I'm going to take one side and match up the corners at the top, push the middle down, and smooth it out. So right now, my paper is split into 2 different sections with a line horizontally right down the middle. My second step after this folds is I'm going to turn my paper and do the same thing as I just did. I'm going to fold it from the bottom upwards, match the 2 corners, and fold it down. So right now, you should have a plus sign or a cross right in the middle, and you should have 4 separate squares in your paper. So you are going to cut one section of this. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this bottom line right to the middle. I'm not going to cut any of these 3. I'm just cutting this short section right here to create my room. So I'm just going to take my paper and follow the line where the crease is and stop right at the middle. Once I have my paper cut, these 2 sections should be separated, and I'm going to show you it's so easy. We're going to put one section on top of our other section, and you have a corner of a room. So as you can see, this is just one side of your museum. So you can use glue or tape or any material you have at home to stick these 2 pieces together. So again, I'm just taking this one flap and I'm turning it over onto the next one. I am just going to use tape to tape the corner. So I'm just putting a little piece of tape here, but you are welcome to use glue. That may be easier. So I'm just taping these 2 corners down, and I have my room. If you would like, you could add a colored piece of paper to the floor to make it a more welcoming room. Or you could even draw some lights at the top. So we have our room situated. Our next step is we are going to start cutting out our art pieces to put on the walls. So I'm just going to start by cutting out my first image on the right. And if you wanted, you could add some other details to your image with lots of color. And you could even add little figures into your room if you wanted to add Legos or little figurines to pretend like they're looking at museum art on the walls. So I have my first picture ready to hang out. I'm just going to use tape, but again, you guys are welcome to use glue. I'm just making a little fold, and I'm going to tape my first picture right up. So this is a big piece of artwork for my little room. And I'm just going to continue cutting out my pictures and see which ones I want to put in the room and see which ones fit. And if you have any extras, You could always tape some to your wall, not gluing. You could tape some and show off your mini museum.